field hockey. Never use the wrong side, which is the round side of the stick. What are you doing? The second rule of field hockey is never let the ball hit your feet. The third rule of field hockey is to never swing with a high stick. This is Mackenzie. Mackenzie wants to be a field hockey player. But first, Mackenzie needs to get into shape.
Run.
Taking all these tips into consideration and working really hard, Mackenzie has become an amazing field hockey player. But wait. Would you be sad if I were to say there's no field hockey team this year? Yeah, there is none. You see, not enough girls were interested in playing field hockey this year. Crazy, right? So there wasn't even a tryout for it. I know, right? And guess what they did? They turned the field hockey field into a soccer field.
Mrs. Landon here. Most of you know me as the math teacher in the classroom, but today we're here to talk about me as Coach Landon on the field hockey field.
Okay, so Coach Landon, we have a few questions for you. So the first question, what made you fall in love with the sport of field hockey?
I have always loved the thrill of competition. So when I was a 7th grader back in the day, we had 3 sports: volleyball, soccer was in the spring. So we had volleyball and actually I think just field hockey. And I was much more of an athlete who loved to run and have endurance, so I chose field hockey. And when other players out there told me it was a demanding sport, I was definitely the one up for the challenge.
Why did you decide to coach field hockey?
I decided to coach field hockey to share my love and passion of the game. After playing collegiately, I missed being able to step on the field and play myself, so I had to fill my void that I was missing, and the next best thing other than playing was to be able to coach it. So I wanted to bring to Dover the love I had for the game to the girls here. I really felt that I could foster a spirit of determination and joy for competition.
Why should kids try out for field hockey?
I think you should try out for field hockey to challenge yourself and to be part of a team and experience the unique sport that it is. It's very demanding. It's not as easy as some of the other sports, but who's not up for a good challenge?
Why do you think the number of girls who have tried out the past years have declined?
I think there's been a decline for several reasons. First off, unlike when I was in school, there's now 5 sports that are offered in the fall for ladies. So with there being so many offered and Dover being such a small school, the athletes are spread out pretty thin. And unfortunately, over the last years, there hasn't been a modified or JV field hockey program, which without having those levels has made it very hard for the varsity team to thrive because there hasn't been a feeder program for them. So if I don't have girls that have played previously, I can't have a varsity team.
Is there anything you would like to say to future players who might be interested in taking up this sport?
Yeah, I would definitely say to the ladies out there to stay positive and stay true to yourself. Be encouraged, getting other of your friends involved, and go out there and say, hey, let's try this cool sport called field hockey. Everyone out there needs to remember that being a Dover athlete is a privilege. It's not something we can just take for granted.
What has field hockey taught you?
Field hockey has taught me a lot of things, both by playing and coaching. Most importantly, I would say that it has taught me dedication, a lot of discipline, the way to be and stay committed to a sport. If you start something, never quit, stay there to the end. It has also taught me time management and dedication to something I love. And I would also probably say being loyal to both my players and also my teammates.
What 3 words would you use to describe a field hockey game?
3 words. There's many, but if I had to sum it up, I would say that it is intense, challenging, and fun.
Thank you for your time.
Anytime. Go play field hockey.
Hi, I'm Jamie Shavoni. I'm a freshman at Dover High School, and I'm here to talk about field hockey and just how much I am into sports.
All right, great, Jamie. Our first question for you is, what made you choose to play field hockey in the fall?
Well, for me, I think coming back from a summer, just a long summer, is just a great way, play field hockey is just a great way to get back into shape.
Great. What made you first decide to ever play? Was there someone who told you about it? Did you just find it one day and thought, hey, this is a cool sport?
Yeah, actually, my brother's girlfriend got me into it, and then she just kind of sat there and bragged about how much fun she has playing, and I was just like, wow, I should try, and she said how hard it was, and I just love to be challenged.
All right. Being the youngest on the team, how did you deal with older players, and how did they affect you?
Well, it was a little hard for me because obviously I was a lot younger than most people on the team. But for me it was just it was a great way to push myself and encourage myself to just be better than I was the day before, or just in general be better.
Were these older players encouraging? Did they welcome you?
Yes, actually they were very welcoming. They all helped me just to be better and just keep pushing myself forward.
Great. Why do you think more students should try out for field hockey?
I think it's a great way to stay in shape. It just is. It's a great way to stay in shape, and just a fun, amazing game to play and get your adrenaline going, and it's a lot of fun.
Describe how you feel playing in a field hockey game.
Well, it's, like I said before, it gets your adrenaline going, and it's something that, you can't take back after you've played it. In the game, it's very, very, it's a very fast game, and how I feel, I guess it would just be, excitement. It's just straight old excitement in the game.
What 3 words would you use to describe a field hockey game?
I think I'd have to say challenging. It's a fast game and very skill-based.
All right, thank you for your time, Jamie.
Thank you.
Oh, look at my eyes.
What?
I'm putting that in.
Oh, is this on video?
Yes.
Oh.
Whoa, look at my eyes.
Oh, look at that.
We're seeing our ghetto rubber band set up. I'm kidding. More vigorously.
Did I do it?
Yes. No, barely. You can't land it.
Oh, am I supposed to?
When you joke, I'm gonna spit.
Hey everyone, Coach Landon here. Alright, start over again because you want me to say that normally on the field. Oh, I guess I could do it that way too, but you want it to be the other way, right?
Hi, I'm Jamie Shavoni. I'm here talking.